welcome to commentary for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. To be honest, I don't know if this mic is working or not, but nevertheless, we are ready for great racing. Today, we've got 71 laps of the Sao Paulo circuit, and very interesting stuff awaits us. Max Verstappen, the main headline, will start from the pit lanes. Esteban Ocon will start with him as well, but he got knocked out in Q1 yesterday, finished 16th, and therefore he has to start at the back of the grid. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back in just a few moments. Remember, we're in Sao Paulo, where the weather's been unpredictable all weekend. We still don't know if it's going to rain or not. Here's the Lewis Hamilton, 1 minute over 347 kilometers per hour. Travel over, and the tyres today, the soft, the medium and the hard. The soft, the fastest, it's available. So 21. Changing a bit of his internal combustion. Leto on the grid. Yuki Tsunoda joins him in the Red Bull in 17th. 16th for Franco Colapinto from Argentina. The fans will want to see him do well today. 15th for the Williams of Carlos Sainz. Lance Stroll didn't even start the race after crashing on the formation lap last season. He starts 14th. Lewis Hamilton, knocked out in Q2, starts 13th. Alex Albon starts 12th. Fernando Alonso weekend starts 11th for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Nico Hulkenberg crashed at turn 3 yesterday, starts 10th. So does Gasly, start 9th. Behrman starts 8th after doing well in qualifying, but looked like he was going to be on the has to score for 8th. Liam Lawson 7th after getting a penalty with Behrman. He actually crashed out in the sprint yesterday. He starts 4th. Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari starts 3rd. Kimi Antonelli has looked great all weekend, but can he convert it to a win? He starts 2nd. And Lando Norris, the championship leader, who stays a championship leader for now, starts on pole. And I can tell you the starting tyres look like this. Lando Norris starts on the mediums. Antonelli starts on the softs. Leclerc mediums. Piastri mediums. Hadjar soft. Russell medium. Lawson, Behrman, Gasly all on the softs. Hulkenberg on the mediums. Alonso on the hards. Albon on the mediums. Hamilton on the soft. Stroll on the hards. Sainz on the soft. Colapinto on the mediums. Tsunoda on the hard. Bortoleto on the soft, and both Verstappen and Ocon, who start from the pit lane, are on the hard tyres. There are new grandstands here, which allow up to 20,000 more fans here in Sao Paulo, but we are almost ready to get going. Welcome everyone to the home of Formula 1 on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe. Coverage is going to be definitely very interesting, to say the least. Kimi Antonelli starting on the soft tyre against Lando Norris. Looked very decent against him yesterday in the sprint, nearly got him in the last few laps. Bortoleto able to start, and he will start last on the grid. He didn't set a time in qualifying after that incredibly large crash in the sprint race. Luckily, he is alright and able to race today. In fact, he was released from the medical centre not even long after his... The trophy for the winner of the race stands above the grids, and now the engineers and crew with the tyre blankets have to exit the grid as the lights count down to the start of the formation lap. The first phase of the start procedure about to begin. The clock with 5 seconds to go until the top of the hour, and we hit it now. The formation lap is underway here in Sao Paulo. Let's tell you the time grid once again. Norris starts on pole from Antonelli, Leclerc, Piastri, Hadjar, Russell, Lawson, Behrman, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Alonso, Albon, Hamilton, Sainz, Colapinto, Tsunoda, Bortoleto, Verstappen, Ocon. They are pulling away. Wind is a lot less lower today. In fact, Max Verstappen's still in the pit lane. I don't think he's allowed to go for a formation lap. He has to wait for the grid to go first. So he is allowed to go for a formation lap, but he just has to wait until all the cars peel off the grid. Bortoletto's the last car to do it, and they're all going really slowly. So much so Bortoletto's almost overtaken Tsunoda. Ocon has just joined Verstappen though at pit exit. So an interesting race today. Piastri starts 4th, Norris starts 1st. This race for Verstappen is going to be interesting because he needs to have a great result to stay within championship contention, if he ever was a contender, because he felt like it in the last few races, but the form coming into Brazil might see him out of the hunt, and then it's McLaren the rest of the way. Although in the team's championship McLaren have already won that. They have won that by a long way, but the gap between Norris and Piastri in the drivers' championship is only 9 points. The gap between Verstappen and Norris is 39 points. Norris, of course, the championship leader on 365 points. Piastri on 356. We're almost ready to go here at Sao Paulo. Weekend attendance of 304,000. Now, Norris is going round the final corner now, well, round the final sector. Drivers like Ocon and Verstappen are just coming up to turn 10. So it's not as bad as it has been in other races where cars have, for example in Mexico, they were not even in the stadium section and cars were parked up on the grid. But they'll come fast, or a bit quicker soon enough. They'll be doing their burnouts on the way to the grid as part of their formation lap warm-up. The marshal is ready at the back with the green flag to signal the start. Norris parks up on his grid slot. Maybe he's looking at the tape that maybe McLaren have put in, only if Red Bull hasn't successfully taken it down for the first time this weekend. You will see on his tracker, action will be a little bit delayed. That's just to avoid me not commentating late or having a look at that too late. Either way, we are ready to go for racing in Sao Paulo almost. The cars having a pit lane start will go into the pit lane now. Bortoleto just lining up on the last grid slot. Green flag at the back. Here in Sao Paulo, 1, 2, 3, 4, all 5 lights. And the Brazilian Grand Prix is underway. Not a good start from Antonelli. Norris, very great on the start as we go down into turn 1. He's already in front of Antonelli. Great covering off. There was a lock-up at the back. And almost touching. And they're 4 wide in the back. And luckily, and somehow, they all get through. They're still 3 wide. And it looks like a Ferrari's down there. I believe that might be... It's either Lewis Hamilton or Charles Leclerc that's gone down the order a lot. We'll find out for you as we go now into turn 4. It is Lewis Hamilton. So Lewis Hamilton's had a shocking start as we start lap 1 of 71. I don't know what happened to the Ferraris. They're still very in disarray in the background. They're all going 3 wide. There's a car off. It's an Aston Martin, I believe. Is that... It might be Lance Stroll. I think it's Lance Stroll that went off there. He's fighting with the Sauber of Bortoleto, who's found his way past Colapinto. Or has Stroll lost the position to Colapinto? No, but he is getting past William. It was Alonso going off, sorry. We've got a yellow flag for a track hazard. We'll find out what that is very shortly. Oh, it's a Sauber. It's Bortoleto. Gabriel Bortoleto's in the barrier at turn 10. And his steering is broken. He is not going to be able to resume this. He'll keep going, but he will pull into the pit lane probably. There is debris there. They might have to bring out a virtual safety car, maybe even a safety car due to damage to the barriers. We'll find out very shortly, but the yellow flag stays out there. Bortoleto, it doesn't look like he's got him going that much. Hamilton lost 5 positions. Sonoda gained 3. Sainz gained 2. Still a yellow flag, and we've got a safety car. And that is because Bortoleto hasn't got going again. But Hamilton's lost a front wing. In fact, Hamilton's front wing is lodged. Oh, that is not where you want it to be lodged. That is lodged in the floor. And in fact, the front wheels are up. And Gabriel Bortoleto, just as he looked like he got moving, has not. So we've got a safety car on lap 2 of 71. And it's an absolute shame for the man from Brazil. At his home race, he's crashed out twice. And we'll find out why on the replay very shortly. But let's have a look at the race start once again. And I love to see what happened to Lewis Hamilton here. He started from 13th. He's down to 19th because he's lost a front wing. Piastri, did he get a good start or no? I don't think he did. He was close to the inside. Had to hold off between the Racing Bull, which he did successfully. But look how much he's lost. It definitely wasn't Leclerc who lost all that positions because he's third, so he would have noticed that, to be honest. And Norris had the lead. Let's have a look on Lewis Hamilton's onboard. He's still going, but he will probably pit. Did he hit the Aston Martin? Oh, he got hit into turn 1. And then, it was Tsunoda that hit him. And then, so Tsunoda hit him. And then the Sauber go in front. We don't know how he lost his front wing. And then Gabriel Bortoleto was went into a place where there wasn't really a gap, into the wall with Fernando Alonso. He was pushed off. Bortoleto, he said it was Stroll, but it probably was Stroll. Stroll pushed me out, that's what he's saying on the radio. And then Hamilton lost his front wing as he hit, I believe, Colapinto. It was Colapinto that he did hit. So he goes for a move, and then all of a sudden he's too close. And Lewis Hamilton showing his dissatisfaction with that manoeuvre. Maybe the stewards will want to have a look at that, or maybe did Hamilton just anticipate it too little? Hamilton's still in the pit lane, and it's probably because Ferrari are trying to unlodge that. No. At turn 10, use escape road. I say we just use that. So you can see the track, they are skipping one corner as they move. They are just skipping the whole of the turn 10, and they're using the escape road before that, which I find very interesting indeed. I've never seen. You've seen the safety car lead drivers through the pit lane, but you've never seen them lead them down another track layout. Interesting stuff. But Lewis Hamilton started 13th, now 19th, and he's got a lot of stuff that he needs to pick up. There's going to be a lot of So here was the stop, 18.5 seconds. They got one part of the wing off, and then for Lewis Hamilton, they got stuck underneath the floor. So then they had to take that off, put the front wing on. They don't put the wheels on at this point, and then they couldn't attach the front wing properly. It's a safety car, so Hamilton will catch up because it's not come in yet, and there's still another lap. So he will catch up, but it was better to take their time doing that than rushing it. This is Carlos Sainz. Hamilton almost got forced off. And then did Hamilton just go into him? So Hamilton hit Carlos Sainz. It didn't affect Sainz whatsoever. It just affected Hamilton. So that's probably it's a racing incident. It's a turn 1 instant. Yeah, and he just ran into it. So it wasn't Tsunoda at all. and I apologise to the Japanese Red Bull driver, but we're on lap 4 of 71. Pierre Gasly started 9th, stays 9th. This will be a interesting on board. And was he the Alpine that just locked up? No. Did he almost make contacts around the outside with the Mercedes? It was close, but he got to move down around the outside of the Racing Bull that was there. And yeah, just got it done. Very nicely done. Around the outside, but they're still fighting here between the Mercedes and the Alpine on the replay. That was a very long fight. And then Oliver Behrman moved down the inside going into turn 1 on Pierre Gasly to get 8th place. So Pierre Gasly was above 9th. At least once in this race. Gabriel Bortoleto being taken away now in the rescue car. What a disastrous weekend for the pole Brazilian. Crashed heavily in the sprint, had to be taken to the medical centre after going airborne at turn 1. And then in the race he's crashed out on lap 1 and didn't complete a lap. What's worse, crashing out on lap 1 or crashing out on the final lap? Hamilton on the radio, is the floor okay? And he's got damage to the floor. And Hamilton saying, I've lost a downforce, the rear's not stable. Do you consider, at that point, retiring the car? Because, here's Lewis Hamilton, he's great around Interlagos, but with a damaged car and the rear's unstable, it becomes a bit of a safety issue. Jos Verstappen in the Red Bull garage, hoping for a better ending than qualifying yesterday, after he stormed out. The safety car's ending and will come in at this lap, so he will go racing on lap 6 of 71, which means we'll have 66 laps left of this race here in Brazil. And we've had a lot of action on FT Sport over the weekend. We've had sprint action from the Brazil Grand Prix. We've had Everton versus Fulham, and we've had Forest versus Leeds. But this is the pinnacle, maybe. The Brazilian Grand Prix, Norris leads it. We're about to get going underway, but he'll take his time with a restart like he did yesterday. By the looks of it, Antonelli's pressuring him, almost took out his front wing. He's got that Mercedes front wing, but he doesn't collide with it. Great getaway for Norris on the safety car. Piastri's going to go for a move down the inside. They are 3 wide going into turn 1. They make contact. Piastri hit Antonelli, which hit Leclerc. Leclerc's lost a win. He's trying a very dangerous fashion, and that is going to be DNF. I believe Ferrari will have to stop because they're too dangerous to run on, so he might get another stoppage very shortly. He is stopping Leclerc by the side of the track. Lap 6 of 71. Now we're about to get 2 safety cars, maybe. Leclerc, I think he's actually continuing on. We'll find out. No, he stopped. Yellow flag. Verstappen, though, were on ball with him on the back of Nico Hülkenberg, almost running into the back of the Sauber. He's got to be careful not to break. It is right on the approach of turn 4, so we'll get another stoppage. Lance Stroll, I think, spun around his turn 9. Leclerc also saying frontless suspension is car's broken for the Ferrari. End the start for the Ferraris. But Piastri has second place, but will he get a penalty for that incident? Antonelli, I don't think he might have damage. Well, we'll find out. We're coming up to Leclerc's stopped car. We still have a yellow flag. What are they going to do, FIA? Are they going to pull a safety car? We do, but it's a virtual safety car. So I think there is our second stoppage in this race, and it comes in the form of a virtual safety car. The VSC is being deployed. Lap 7, 71, 65 laps to go, and Charles Leclerc is out of the Brazilian Grand Prix. What a start to this race. And Piastri just gets a better start than both Leclerc and Antonelli. Does he brake too late? Does Antonelli give him enough room? I don't think Antonelli gave him enough room. And then Leclerc lost the tyre rim on the runoff of turn 1. I think it's just bumpy there. So much it came off and it was already loose. And, did Piastri have anywhere to go? And did Antonelli give any more room? This is on board Charles Leclerc, and he's running along the outside here. You see the gap? You gotta go for it. Oh, that is definitely broken. There, Charles Leclerc, and you can see there was loads of sparks coming up as he ran along the gravel there. Piastri down the inside, and I don't think, no, Antonelli didn't give him enough room. So could you say single-handedly Antonelli's crashed into a Ferrari again for the second time this season? He left me no space, says Oscar Piastri on the radio. Concerning Antonelli, yeah, there was no space given. He was too close to the inside. He was just wary of Leclerc. It was 3 wide, and they made contact. This is on board Max Verstappen. Started 19th, now he's the 17th. Double in overtake. Aston Martin and McLaren. Not McLaren, sorry. It was a double overtake on... Oh, Verstappen's pitted. Verstappen's pitted. For medium tyres. Interesting. There. He's lost positions again. So he's back to 18th. Verstappen on the radio. I can't hear what he's saying, but we will find the hard tyres out of their blankets. But they put the mediums on. Whether that suggests the driver wanted the mediums, but the team wanted the hards, we'll find out. Leclerc, have they recovered the car safely? Are they just watching out for debris at turn 1? Because after that, we can go racing once again. So we'll find out when we can go racing. Verstappen, though, pitting for the mediums. We'll find out why, but... Oh, they're still trying to roll off that Ferrari. Trackers, oh, yeah, there we go. So they've rolled it off, and the McLarens are close together. Are we going to see a scrap? But Isaac Hadjar gaining about 3/10 of George Russell as they go around turn 14. But this is maybe where George Russell can gain a bit more, but he's definitely not going to be in striking distance when it comes down to turn 1. Or is he? He's a bit closer than we would have thought. A little bit of a nudge to the right, to the left, sorry. Didn't get it done. Lewis Hamilton fighting with Colapinto as they go into turn 1, and Hamilton has to stay in 15th for now but maybe he might have to hold on. But as he goes into turn 4, if he can get the move done, they stay on board with him. Hamilton, Colapinto goes to the inside and almost. There was no room for Lewis Hamilton there on the outside of turn 4, and he almost oversteered himself off. Max Verstappen is within 2 seconds of Lewis Hamilton, but if Lewis Hamilton get another car ahead, that would help him a bit more. Colapinto, the gap to the car ahead is 7/10, so it might hold off Verstappen for a little bit longer. Russell, though, on the back of Hadjar, might he get a move done on the straights, where the DRS and the slipstream might come to a bit of use as we go round 13 and 14, and, well, is there a 15? No, there's a 14. There's just 14 as we go across the line. Slipstream will have Russell attempt to move down the inside. No, he won't. He holds back for now. The Piastri-Antonelli incident at turn 1 has been noted. Nothing more on that. The stewards can look at that though if they want to. It's been referred to them. Russell's pounced though on the inside as we go down to turn 4, and Russell is ahead of Hadjar before we even get to the corner. It's a Mercedes 3rd and 4th now. And now, Verstappen, mighty attempt to move on his own very shortly on Lewis Hamilton as we go round turn 4. The gap is 4/10, and once again, Hamilton sliding round the corner, trying to combat the floor damage he has in this race. 3/10 is the gap as we go now round the 8th corner on the track. And very interesting stuff, the battle for 15th between the people that were battling for the win here in 2021. We've got a 10-second penalty for Yuki Tsunoda for causing a collision. That is going to be... Oh, I don't know what that is. Is that the turn 1 incident? Because... I don't know what Tsunoda's under investigation for. Oliver Behrman's going to go for a move here on Liam Lawson down the inside, and when they get to turn 1, and Verstappen down the inside on Hamilton. Verstappen ahead of Hamilton. Hamilton has the floor damage. He probably can't, and Verstappen will get a double helping of DRS. We go down to, but Hamilton will have to have the DRS because he was close to Colapinto. He was in a second of that, but it gets worse for the Ferrari driver. I don't know if they're going to DNF him. Maybe it's worth retiring. You don't want to agitate that floor more than you have to. I guess it's a race, but think about the cost cap. You don't want to do that. Oliver Behrman now in 6th, Liam Lawson in 7th, and they are close together, within a second of each other, 8/10. But that 8/10 has slowly gone to a second. Let's have a look on board Yuki Tsunoda then. This is why he's got the penalty. Down the inside, and almost lost Jeb, and that's why Lance Stroll's further off, because he spun, but it was not himself, it was Yuki Tsunoda hitting him, going in to sector 2, and Verstappen so up to 14th as they go into turn 1, and way before, he's ahead by 5/10. Wait, that means we've got 58 more to come as we're on board with out of as I said it earlier, if it's going to be worth it for safety, do they retire that car? Knowing, because I said the cops car, if they're gonna crash, that's the worst, then which will be the floor. Hamilton's, I don't day. But that's just across the wall. A decent. Incredibly sad because it's in 6 p.m. kickoffs here in the NFL. Former NFL Commissioner Paul Tagliabue has just died, aged 8. In fact, I think the are they're not on. That's a great move by nice and late turn one, but don't want to be too late. But are they trying to give Piastri the penalty in the way he shouldn't have been down turn one? I'd really love to know. Trying to say, and it's a 16-point gap in the championship. Yeah, he'll lose more if he doesn't finish second, which is obviously not the target. Antonelli's 2.1 off, and Antonelli's looked great all weekend, so interesting stuff. Find out what happens. Collision. Rating instant on. Evans in the pit, down the inside, and he's got the move down on Alonso. And I'm starting to think this is starting to look like 2021 here, because he picked for the meet on, and now he's 9th. And I think he's become a bit of a dark horse. Sainz, is having a horrendous pit stop, 5.2. And they were on board with Behrman as well in the pit lane, and you could see the pit lane, the pit crew, which on a cleaner's camera, midway still even a good stop, which is the sweet spot you want to achieve. It could be quicker than that, even in the 1.8 seconds. That was a great pit stop. That is perfect. Looking at the reason why 10-second penalty this weekend is worse for him. Maybe it's not worse as Gabriel Bortoleto, but did he lock up? I've not seen him locked up or not. Oh, he did lock up. Oh no. Because his car under control. Well, we'll find out. Both have Jarrett as the pit lane now. Verstappen now. I think Red Bull have pulled amazing here. along with the driver. And who knows if Verstappen do a last to first challenge again. Well, it won't be last. It might be. No, it was 19th. He started in the pit lane. Pit lane to P1 might be the message after this whole Grand Prix. Lap 15 of 71 pitted are Verstappen, Sun, Ocon, Hadjar, Gasly, Hamilton and Sainz. Hamilton is those two pits. Hadjar 15th after pitting. Then is in P13 after pitting, and Ocon separates them. Ocon hasn't pitted yet. 9 of 71 from lap 20 of 71. 52 laps to go. Sao Paulo into Lagos. I don't think we're going to win the race when it was forecast to have we're rainstorm. Lawson now in the pit lane as into the pit box. It's a great by the Racing Bull team. How it was on the stop. Them and him, Lawson and Hadjar. On the and he's been told Lando from our plan B, possibly even plan D, plan D. That's all. That's all has been told to Lando Norris. Now Verstappen, let's see what he does. This will be interesting because he has the and you can see how much he's gaining as we go now into turn 1, pull to the inside, and before turn 1, he's ahead. He's into the top 5, and the Sauber behind of Nico Hulkenberg. Yes, he can. Hulkenberg of Fernando Alonso and Yuki Tsunoda in the back of that. As they go now to turn 4, positions will stay the same between all three of them. Pierre Gasly in 15th on the back of Isaac Hadjar. Can he get a move going down into turn 4? Let's find out. The DRS is active. We'll see Piastri's radio in just a second. Probably about the 10-second penalty. We'll also find out what Max is talking about on the radio in just a few moments for you. But on the radio for you very, very short is because we can play the audio and risk getting copyright striked. Antonelli now coming into the pit lane, and let's see what this is for Mercedes. It's a 2.2. It's 2/10 off the pit stop for, I believe it was Lawson, but it's a good pit stop. It's not the best, but it's still quite good. And now that means Verstappen is up into P4. From the pit lane, Verstappen is on a right charge into P4. Interesting stuff. So drivers with penalties right now are Yuki Tsunoda and Oscar Piastri. Tsunoda's been given one for spinning Lance Stroll on the safety car restart, and Piastri's been given one for hitting Antonelli, which hit Leclerc and took Leclerc out. with the DRS and slipstream advantage, and now it's 8/10 to Sonoda in front. Lap 24.71. We've got 48 to go. Norris is rounding turn 10. Is it at this point where they bring in Norris first? At between and 10 get to turn 10 them at the same time. Look for a move on, maybe even going into turn 12. So under the hard does not look good. The soft probably still looking. With Anthony. Now, and we'll see. Nova is maybe a bit. Penalty, so that would have been 3.3. But maybe 10. Safe. That's how close it is, or not. Alonso. So now he fights ahead, but will Alonso fight back to turn? Well, not what I want at this point in this at all. Well, apologies for the audio issues that you might have been having, which is why the microphones have been changed. So apologies for that, but we've rectified the issue, and the commentary might just be a bit better from now on. The incident involving car 22 has been noted for failing to serve the time penalty correctly. Oh, I said they might have served it wrong. Potentially, and they have not served it correctly, so that's almost really a slam dunk penalty on that front. As now Albon, will he get a move here? Well, no, will he get overtaken here by Nico Hülkenberg? He's been quicker over the past few laps, Nico Hülkenberg, which is not what you want, to say the absolute least. Lap 27 of 71. Who's got the oldest tyres? That belongs to George. No, it belongs to Albon with 32 laps on those medium tyres. Depends on how much worn they are. Did you run them in the sprint? Did you run them in quali? I mean, if you run them in the sprint, you're probably not going to be able to use them again. Pierre Gasly, as they went into turn 1, what did they do here? Down the inside and round the outside. Very nice stuff on the Racing Bull. Did it come back? No, it didn't. Oh no, it did. A few corners later, Isaac Hadjar going into turn 4 and got the job done. Got her past Gasly once again. I was about to say, oh no, did Gasly overtake? Oh no, I think he was already behind Lawson. So there you have it. It can be an overtake and a position gained and then taken away in just a few corners. As Lawson has just, as Hadjar has just demonstrated, the gap between Antonelli and Hulkenberg's 3/10, but the gap between Hulkenberg and Albon is it's 0.597 seconds. Hulkenberg in the Sauber compared to Kimi Antonelli in the Mercedes. We'll take a quick break just for the mic. You'll still be able to see the live timing. I'll get the microphone issue sorted and we'll be back in just a second. I believe we've sorted the issue with the microphone. If it plays up again, apologies on that front for the sound difficulties on that front. It's been rectified at this moment in time. So we just hope it doesn't play up once again. Alonso in the pit lane now, but it will come out ahead of Tsunoda. Yeah, nice in front of Tsunoda. He has now, Antonelli has changed the microphones, gone ahead of Hulkenberg. He's in 6th. Had a lot of traffic to get back. And apologies for mic issues once again. On the front, as Norris now makes a pit stop. So Norris, the race leader, comes in. Piastri is coming around the corner and doesn't pit. So Piastri takes the lead. Russell also goes ahead. This is earlier than the one-stop strategy for the medium. The pit window for that is at 39.45. Says AWS. But this is too early. 31. Are they going to extend this stint on the mediums? Find out. In fact, no, they're putting on the softs. So maybe a two-stop strategy. Have McLaren messed up the strategy? Have they played it right? We'll find out very shortly. But Verstappen
It's